Donald Trump is still in the process of losing his mind over the fact that Vice President Kamala Harris recently sat down for a 60 Minutes interview, and his campaign, whoever, made the decision that he wasn't going to do it. And after Harris did the interview, which, by the way, she was asked some very tough questions, Donald Trump immediately launched into a conspiracy theory that somehow, some way, of course, in spite of any evidence to back up his claims, he said that CBS edited this interview to make Harris look better than she actually does. And then from there, he progressed into full-blown madness. Because now we are at the point where Donald Trump is saying that CBS should not just be investigated, but they should have their broadcast license revoked because of what they allegedly did to that Harris interview. Again, that there's no evidence even happened. He made it up, and now he wants their license pulled because of something he made up and then got mad about. Here's what he put on Truth Social recently. 60 Minutes is a major part of the news organization of CBS, which has just created the greatest fraud in broadcast history. CBS should lose its license and it should be bid out to the highest bidder, as should all other broadcast licenses, because they are just as corrupt as CBS and maybe even worse. He then called them a threat to democracy. With me, 60 Minutes does the exact opposite. They take everything I say, realize how brutally or how totally brilliant it is, and take it out. So with Kamala, they add. With Trump, they delete. Like the Democrat Party, they are a threat to democracy. Now, this is coming from the guy who says that the Democrats calling him a threat to democracy is what led to the assassination attempts against him. And here he is saying that CBS is a threat to democracy, the media is a threat to democracy, the Democrats are a threat to democracy. Everything I don't like is a threat to democracy. But let's not forget why all of this started. It didn't start because CBS actually edited the content of Kamala Harris's interview. They edited it for time, right? To make sure it fits in that 44-minute window that they have to air a 1-hour program. That's how long it is, 44 minutes. By the way, the same thing happens when Donald Trump does his pre-recorded sit-down interviews for Fox News. They have to take out things he says when he starts rambling like a lunatic in order for it to fit in that 1-hour time slot. So the very things he's accusing CBS of doing are the actual things that Fox News does when he sits for an interview with them. Because it's always about projection. And giving it to the highest bidder, of course, why not let more billionaires take over the media here in the United States? Why not strip the companies that have been broadcasting the longest here in this country, just strip them of it because they pissed you off? And how did they piss him off? Again, it's not because they edited the Harris interview. It's not even because she sat for an interview and he didn't. It's all because at the start of that 60 Minutes program, they called him out for backing out. Remember, his campaign had said, oh, they begged us for an interview, but we didn't want to do it. So CBS, before they got to the Harris interview, said, well, hold your horses there, pal. We're going to show the communications that we had back and forth. You accepted, then you backed out. So they called him out and they brought the receipts to prove it. And ever since then, he has been losing his mind to the point where if he gets back into the White House, he is absolutely going to take a sledgehammer to media in this country and will be no different than Russia or North Korea have Trump-owned state media where if you say something bad about him, you will probably never be seen again. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.